Hey, Mike, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. We'll go ahead and start off with Sarah Todd, Deseret News.
Hey, Mike, there was a lot of stuff that kind of went wrong for you guys tonight, especially on the offensive glass and with the turnovers. Is this one where you'll go back and watch the film, or you kind of want to move past this one?
No, this is one we need to watch. It's one that it's a reoccurring situation with a lot of teams where they're trying to crash the glass, trying to get extra possessions, trying to turn us over to get easy opportunities in transition because nobody really wants to get into a half court situation, with Rudy back there and our defense kind of set. So it's another game where we have to learn from it. We have to learn from our mistakes. We all, had our times in the games where we wish we would have made a different decision or, gave a little bit more effort. So it'll be a good film session for us to look at.
Okay, next up, Eric Walden, Salt Lake Tribune.
Mike, was it kind of a game-long thing, or did Minnesota change something? I mean, it's a pretty drastic difference going from 40 in the first quarter to 56 over the next three.
Yeah, they changed a little bit. They started switching a little bit more deeper in the clock, but a lot of it, things we can change. I think guys got a little fatigued at points, and we just tried to do too much in certain situations, and we made plays a half second too late, as opposed to being on the money with our passes, and those situations can lead to turnovers and compounded mistakes. So you give them credit for the way they came out with energy and their just the way they played, but a lot of it we can't control, and I expect us to be better at.
Next, we have Ryan Miller, KSL.
Hey, Mike, not really a question about the game, but I wanted to get your take on what you're going to be doing with the Oscars tomorrow. Are you going to be watching? Are you excited? And what was kind of the reaction? I know the team watched the movie together last week. How was that?
Yeah, I'll definitely be tuned in and watching. A lot of people are involved in that, and it's a great accomplishment to even be nominated. So definitely going to be tuned in. But I thought the team and the coaching staff and everybody who was involved, really enjoyed, the film and being able to get its messaging behind it. And I just appreciate them taking the time to sit there and watch it, and especially in the time that we're living in right now. And had a lot of situations in that short film that are still going on, even as of last week. So I'm just thankful for the guys to sit there and have the conversation, ask questions and just keep the dialogue going.
Tony Jones, The Athletic.
Mike, when a team extends its ball pressure the way Minnesota did, not only tonight, but the first night in December or whatever, how do you guys combat that, and how can you guys combat that? Not only with the ball pressure, but with them switching everything, especially up top and on the perimeter.
Well, I think when teams are being aggressive with you, you have to be aggressive on the offensive end as well. Like, the reason why teams can pressure us like that is we're trying to run a play, or we're trying to get into a certain set, or instead of doing that, like, just we got to blow by guys, or we got to be strong with the ball in those situations, and play through it and be physical and be right, punch right back. So I think in those periods of time, we just have to play with more force, force with cutting, force with passes, be pinpoint, because those are opportunities to use their aggressiveness against them, whether it's back cuts or different kind of situations we can get into. So I think that teams are going to do that. Teams are going to pressure us. Teams have pretty much thrown everything at us all year, and we found ways to get by. But there's always a game or two that gives us another lesson to be learned.
All right, and last question, Andy Larson, Salt Lake Tribune.
Mike, how do you guys weigh taking the open shot versus kind of driving and into the paint a little bit and probing from there? Kind of how do you make that decision?
Man, I think it's just each individual guy has their their zones in the game where they feel like they're too deep in the paint where they need to make a play, or a guy might feel that the next best shot is one more pass to the top of the key. It's just each guy is different, but we do get in modes where the first shot might be the best shot. We might have to take that, and we had plenty of opportunities with that tonight. And guys, we kind of overpassed it, and by the time the ball got swung back around, they were matched back up to their man. So those are situations that you love to hate in a situation in a sense, but we have to be more selfish in some points of the game and look to shoot it because we have so many good guys on the outside.
Okay, thanks for your time, Meg.